What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Mokler TV. Today we are going to winterize the camper. We have a 2017 Coachman Catalina SBX camper, and today I'm going to teach you how to winterize it. It's very simple. We're going to start with the first step of draining or winterizing our camper is drain all of the tanks. So the freshwater tank, freshwater connection is here. Underneath is the low point drain. Simply unscrew the drain and let it drain out. Obviously my freshwater tank is empty, so I can go ahead and put that right back in. Next we're going to go ahead and drain the water heater. Going to release the pressure out of the pressure valve. Once your pressure is released out of there, we are going to pull out the drain. This takes a 1 1/16" socket. Replace that next year. Alright, once we get the water heater drained, we're going to come inside. We're going to turn on all the faucets, both hot and cold water. Kitchen, bathroom, and the shower, including the toilet. And we're going to go back outside and empty out the low point drains. On our camper, the low point drains are labeled. So it has a little spot on the camper. It shows you where the low point drains are. Down inside there's both a cold and a hot drain. So just like the other side, we're going to twist those caps out. Alright, once you got all the drains done, go ahead and reinsert those plugs. Alright, so at the moment I've got all the water out of the camper in every area. So we're going to go ahead and start the winterizing process. First we're going to close all the faucets. Once I've got all the faucets closed, we have to go ahead and bypass the water heater. This is probably the most important part of winterizing, with the exception of doing it in general to keep your pipes all good. You gotta get your hot water tank bypassed, otherwise you're gonna fill it with antifreeze and it's gonna ruin it. So on mine, it's already got a bypass installed, so we just have to shut the water heater off and open the bypass. We've got an outlet on top. Go ahead and shut that. There is outlet on the bottom. Shut that. And now we still need to have the water flowing through, so that's why we have to open the bypass. So now the cold water in, the hot water out are both closed, and we have the bypass turned on so that we can bypass the whole hot water heater. Alright, also underneath is my water pump here. We've got a winterizing tube already installed in this unit right here. So we are going to insert this tube into our antifreeze, open that valve right there, turn the water pump on, and it's going to pump the antifreeze all through the unit. So turn off the freshwater supply, open the tube supply. We've got RV and marine antifreeze, not regular cart antifreeze. We're going to insert our tube. Turn on our water pump. Just going to pressurize. Now it's pressurized. It's taken about a half a gallon to pressurize the tank. We're going to start with our farthest valve. We're going to turn it on until the antifreeze actually comes out. As you can see, we've got antifreeze coming out there, so that one is done. Hot side still turns pink. Cold side. It may take a gallon or it may take two. In mine, it took 1 gallon to do the bathroom. So had to switch out the tanks. I don't want to burn out the pump. Gonna repressurize the pump with the second tank or second bottle, second gallon. And then just do the kitchen sink one at a time. Alright, once you have all the antifreeze up through all the drains, one area that you could forget is you also need to winterize your city water connection. So some of these you can pop this cover off and you have a relief valve in there. So same process as inside. You pressurize your tank, you pressurize your pump, and then you can push a release on here, which then you release the water until you see the antifreeze. Mine, on my particular unit, I have to take it off. Inside there's a water connection, undo the water connection, then go through the same process with the water pump until the antifreeze comes out here. So just reinstalling that. Alright, so the last step is just to dump some, about a cup full, down each drain. Don't forget about your toilet. And that's it. That'll do it for winterizing the 2017 Coachman Catalina. Fully winterized for this year. Unfortunately, it is December, so that's it for the year. We typically get it back out in March or April. So for the next 2.5 months, our camper is winterized.